Hello everyone, welcome to this 15-minute yoga flow. We're going to be focusing a little bit on the hips, a little bit on the core, just getting everything moving and feeling good for the day. So just making your way first of all into child's pose, bottom towards your heels. Remember to modify wherever you need to. You can put a block under the head or under the bottom. We're just going to walk the hands over to the right, letting the hips drop off to the left. Start to open the side body. And then making your way to the other side. I'm going to come back to center. Bring yourself up. Take the hands behind the back rather. Clasp the hands, lifting them up. Starting to open the shoulders. And then take those arms back out in front, extended child's pose. Inhaling up to the hands and knees, shoulders over wrist. And bring that chest forward, drop the belly, and then round the back into cat pose. Inhaling, chest between the arms. Exhale, round the back, pull the tummy in. Inhaling again, so we're loosening up the spine, releasing the shoulders. And then you're going to extend your right leg out behind you, lift it up to hips level, opposite arm out in front. Bring the elbow and knee to center, pushing it out as you inhale, in as you exhale. Keep your tummy squeezed in to help with your balance. Do one more of those. And then back to table, opposite side, lift it up, keep those hips level, squeeze your tummy in and then draw the elbow and knee to center. Push it back out. Repeating this a couple of times. And then bring yourself back to table. We're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips, keeping a bend in the knees initially. You can keep that bend if you want to. We're just going to start to pedal the feet a few times, warm up the backs of the legs, calves, hamstrings. And then looking forward, just step or walk to the hands. Inhale yourself halfway up, get some length in the spine, fold forward, bend the knees where necessary. And then start to rise the body up, taking the arms into the air. And exhaling the hands to the heart center. Just step into the front of your mat. We'll take those arms up again, deep inhale. And exhale, fold the body forward. Inhale, lengthening the spine. And step yourself back to plank, or you can take a tabletop position. And then exhale, lower. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga if you're practicing. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Squeeze those abs and lift it back to down dog. Stepping the right foot forward, come into a low lunge. Lower the back knee, raise the arms, keep shoulders away from the ears. Take the arms back down and step it back to plank or table if you're modifying. Exhale, lower to the ground. Lift the chest as you inhale. And hips come up for down dog. Left foot steps forward this time. Help it along. Lower your back knee, raise the arms. And take the hands to the mat, stepping it back to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or thighs and knees up for up dog. And then take the hips up for downward dog. Now we're rising the right leg up, bending the knee so that the heel points to the opposite hip and just circling out the hip a little bit, circling the knee. And then we're going to pull the knee to the chest. Now squeeze your tummy and push away from the mat. We're just activating those abdominals. Take the leg back up and lower it down. Same thing on the other side. So the leg lifts from the inner thigh, we bend it, and we just make circles. You can do this from your knees as a modification if you prefer. And then taking the leg back into the air, draw knee to chest, squeeze the tummy in and push away from the mat. Then take it back up and lower back down to down dog. Come into the knees now and just take a child's pose. Just give the wrists a little circle. You can sometimes feel a bit of pressure on those wrists, so circle them out. Maybe moving the fingers as well. And then lift yourself back up into down dog. Now you're taking the right foot forward, knee points to the right corner of the mat. We're sliding that left leg back for pigeon pose. Once you're comfortable, lean yourself forward. Make sure you stay central. If you drop off to one side, readjust yourself. So we should be central. You should really feel this in the outer hip. You can keep the body up if you prefer. Just making sure we stay central. Now pushing yourself back up. You can use the knees if you need to, making your way back to plank. And exhaling as we lower down, keeping those elbows in as we lift the chest and take it back to down dog. Coming to the opposite side, so you bring the knee forward and it points towards the corner of the mat. Sliding the leg back, and once you're feeling central and comfortable, you can lean the body forward and just rest here in this hip opener. This is a great posture for any sciatic pain. Really opens us up. Bring the body back up, stepping it back to plank. And lower yourself again. Inhaling through, lifting chest, thighs and knees. And then exhale to down dog. Now we're coming to lizard pose in a moment. Lengthening the spine, forward fold. It's just like a class. Rising the body up, reaching up, and exhale, hands to the heart. And we're going to take the arms up and sit the bottom back into chair pose. Weight in the heels, lift through the tummy, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Step yourself back to plank, shoulders over wrists, lift through the backs of the knees, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale to down dog. So now we're going to come to lizard. We're stepping the right foot to the outside of the right hand, and then just step that left foot back a bit. You can lower the knee, or you can stay on the ball of the foot. It's up to you. Sinking into this, got a nice long back looking forward. Just make sure you get a stretch. You might need to widen your stance a little bit. And then from here, we're going to wiggle that foot to the in between the hands and drop the knee for a low lunge. Taking the arms up as we inhale, palms forward, bend the elbows, pull the arms down, create resistance. Inhaling the arms up, bend the elbows, create resistance. Once more. So it's like you're pulling through water. Those arms are really working. And then the hands come to the mat. You're going to lift your right arm, turn towards it for an easy twist. Exhale the hand down and step yourself back to plank pose, lowering through chaturanga and inhaling, lifting cobra or up dog, and exhale to down dog. So lizard now on the opposite side, outside of the hand, and then stepping back a little bit so that you're widening your stance, lowering the knee if you prefer. Now you can deepen into this by coming onto the forearms, or you could use a block. It's up to you, do which one feels right today. It's a real deep stretch. I always call it the dodgy lunge in class. And again, wiggling that foot in between the hands, lower the knee, lift the chest, squeeze the hips in and rise yourself up. Now if you want to take it a little bit further, you can start to open the chest and have an upper back bend as you come down. Just watch your balance, drawing those arms, leaning back. One more. And exhale, resistance in the arms, hands to the mat, and we're lifting the opposite arm, turning towards it, twisting the body. Hands down, inhale yourself back to plank, and exhale, lower it down. Inhale, rising up the chest, and exhale, contract your abs as you come to down dog. So just checking in down dog, feet hips width, arms shoulder distance, lifting up through your tummy, down through the heels, whole body's working. And Then we're going to come through to seated and just lie yourself down on your back. I'm going to take the knees into the chest, just give them a little squeeze, a little gentle circular motion. And take your right ankle over the left knee, lift the left leg and hold on at the back of the left thigh for thread the needle. You can also straighten the left leg if you prefer that, or keep it bent. You might not even need to draw it towards you, but if you're not getting much of a stretch, just draw the leg towards you. Again, opening the hips. This is like a reverse pigeon. If pigeon doesn't suit you, you can use this posture instead. And then we're doing the other side. So again, taking hold back of the right thigh, and if you want to, straightening the leg. And you can deepen it a little bit more as well. You can take that left ankle further over and get hold of your right ankle. You're sort of holding your legs like handlebars, and that can deepen the stretch a little bit more if you want to. Always taking care. Remember, nothing's supposed to be painful. Please modify where you need to. Take care of the knees, take care of the whole body. So just staying on the back. And we're coming to happy baby. Reach down for your toes, soles of the feet face the ceiling. And then we draw the knees towards the armpits. Push the tailbone down and start to rock gently side to side. Lovely hip opener. Very restorative once you get in the swing of this posture. Then we're going to open the legs out nice and wide. Getting a bit of a stretch in the groin, the inner thigh. Bring the legs together, and then we're going to just lift ourselves half shoulder stand. So this is great practice for coming into a full shoulder stand, where it's the abdominal muscles. Keep your hands at the lower back, straighten the legs, don't move your head. And when you come down, do it as controlled as you can. And then take a full body stretch. Now bringing the arms forward, hug the knees in again. We're going to make our way to seated. And get back onto my mat. And then we're going to come forward over the cross of the legs. Making our way back into plank pose. You can always skip this bit and go straight to down dog if you prefer. Otherwise, lower yourself down. Do it nice and slow. Keep those elbows in. Lift the chest. And then contract the abs as you lift to down dog. Again, pulling up through the tummy. Send those hips back. Relax the shoulders a little bit. Fingers are spread evenly. Now walk the hands back towards the feet and open the legs as wide as the mat. Turn your toes out. Sit into a frog-like position for Malasana. This is a yogic squat. Hands to the heart if you've got your balance. Elbow on the inside of the knees. Start to push the knees apart. Keep your chest lifted. If this is no good for you, you can take goddess pose. It's like a wide leg squat from standing. So there's always an alternative. We sink the tailbone down and we keep lifting up through the chest and putting the hands back, hips up. Walk yourself back to downward dog. Feet hips width, arms shoulder distance. And that whole body working again. And bring yourself back through to seated. So lying yourself down, taking those knees in. And again, just a gentle rock from side to side. Now keep your right knee hugged in, left foot stays flexed, and we take the right knee over the left leg for a twist. If this feels too intense, you can bend your left leg, adjust it. This one is a little bit more intense. Maybe you can turn to look over the opposite shoulder, twist in the body, come back to center, switch legs, and then take it over to the other side. Just breathe into where you can feel the twist. Now bring it back to center. We're just going to take the soles of the feet together now, opening the knees apart. Just put the heel of the hand right at the top of the thigh, in between the thigh and the joint. Just push down, start to decompress the lower back, the hips, and then stretch out the body and make your way into Shavasana. Palms facing up, feet hips width. Our final posture, reminding us of the importance of stillness, quiet mind, quiet body. So we allow everything to release, relax. Everything that you've just done can start to take place, marinate as you rest in Shavasana. Scan over your body. Deliberately relax the face, shoulders, arms, belly, hips, thighs, knees, calves and feet. Notice the gentle rise and fall of the breath. And you can stay here as long as you like, or we can start to make movements in the body, arising from Shavasana, taking those knees in, rolling yourself off to the right and pushing yourself up to seated. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you've got any requests for yoga videos, tutorials, vlogs, anything you like, please let us know, and we will see you soon. Thank you and namaste.